If you do these 3 things correctly, you will grow your YouTube significantly and make tens of thousands, if not millions of dollars. I've broken down what I've learned over the last 5 years of doing YouTube into 3 simple stages. Everything I'm going to talk about for the next 10 minutes is advice that I wish I could give myself when I first started out as a content creator, YouTuber, photographer. It all kind of blends together, right? I've grown my YouTube channel to over 200,000 subscribers, and I've also consulted with people who have worked with Mr. Beast, such as Daryl Eves.
There's so much opportunity here, man. More than you know.
The guy's a genius, and he helped me so much just with a few tips and tricks. So whether you're just starting out on YouTube or maybe you even have a YouTube channel already, everything in this video is going to help you. Stage 1, which is laying the foundation. This is all about setting up yourself to create with purpose. You want to find your passions in life. What do you love? What do you love talking about? And what do you want to share with the world? Create content around the things that you naturally enjoy. For example, I love plants, mountain biking, snowmobiling, and just adventuring everywhere. And when I do that, it just makes creating content easier. So if you love to draw or if you like to hike, just document everything and figure out a really cool way to capture it. Make yourself unique. Create your own niche. Your life, what you love to do, that is your niche. And of course, you need to know some camera gear and editing basics. There's plenty of resources online, and I highly suggest using this free software called DaVinci Resolve. There's also a professional version, but the free version is incredible. Also, at this point in the stage, you want to think big. You want to think, where are you going to be at in 10 years? Next, you want to focus on recon and research. This is where you're going to kind of narrow down your niche. You may have some ideas for multiple niches, which is totally fine. Go ahead and look at YouTube channels that are in your niche. So for example, plants. Go ahead and search in the YouTube search plants and figure out what kind of videos are out there and what people are talking about. Specifically, look at YouTube channels and what videos are really popular and analyze the titles and the thumbnails. Watch those videos and then look at the structure and make some notes about what you love about the video, maybe make some notes about what you don't like about the videos. And you can not only do that in just one niche, you can do that in multiple niches and kind of get an idea for what is working for YouTubers. This is also where you're going to start generating some video ideas, which is the most important thing about creating YouTube videos. You have to have a solid idea. And this all kind of falls into pre-production. You want to spend a lot of time in pre-production because you want to set yourself up to make the best video possible. The best video possible comes from the best ideas. So after you do some recon and research, next what you want to do is come up with 10 video ideas. Try to get strong titles for these videos. Try to create very strong thumbnails because if people don't click on the video, there's no point of making an amazing video. So you have to really think about those 2 metrics. Then go ahead and pick 3 out of those 10 videos to start filming and editing. And once you're done with those 3 videos, this is when you need to make a decision. You need to think about if this is going to be a lifestyle that you're going to choose. You can either choose that this is going to be a hobby or if this is going to be a career, a business. A hobby is like, I'm going to make a YouTube video whenever I feel like it. A business is, I'm going to make 1 video a week for the next couple years. If you're thinking it's more of a hobby for you, that is not going to lead to success. You have to be dedicated and have self-discipline on having a strong work ethic. Once you decide that this is going to be a career choice, this is going to be a business, go ahead and start creating the next 7 videos, which this is now going to roll into stage number 2. On these next 7 videos, you really want to concentrate on the titles, the thumbnails, filming, talking to the camera, the structure of your videos, storytelling, editing, and getting a basic understanding of the YouTube analytics. At this stage, you also want to focus on creating engaging intros. Look up different storytelling techniques and think about the kind of story structure that may fit certain types of videos that you want to create. Video optimization. I highly suggest creating a video between 5 and 10 minutes long. If it needs to go over and it's appropriate to do so, that's fine, but try to keep your videos short and concise. Think about the kind of videos you like to watch and make that. Now, while doing all of this, it's very crucial to try to create an emotional connection with your audience. Establishing a deep connection is super important because you want to develop an audience. You want to develop a community of people who enjoy your content. I feel like having video is just half the battle. You need to have really good music to support whatever your video is. For example, watch these next 2 videos and pay attention to how you feel after you're done watching them. This is my grandmother, Pauline. She was always there for me since the day I was literally born. My mom was a single parent, so therefore my grandmother was a big influence in my childhood. She was the wisest woman I've ever known, and I will never forget all of the fun-filled experiences and laughs that we shared during her lifetime. She was the heart, soul, and foundation of my family and brought so much joy into this world. Thank you again for this beautiful life you've provided for me and for just being you. I'll love you and miss you forever. Now, watch this video. This is an epic jumping off the building transition, and it's really easy to do. Therefore, I'm going to show you how to do it in just under a few minutes. Oh my God. So as you could tell, there's a huge difference between the two songs picked for those videos. And if you guys don't know this already, you need to use music that you can license to use in your videos so you can actually monetize your YouTube channel and make money. I use a website called MusicBed. I've been using it for years, and they're actually the ones who sponsored this video. The music that's offered on MusicBed inspires my ideas and elevates my storytelling. You guys always ask me what the song is for my videos. This is my music playlist right here. This is a lot of my favorite music that I've used over the last couple years. So if you check out my playlist, you'll find it there. Hear the difference for yourself and create your free account. The link is down in the description. If you use the code Jamie at checkout, you'll get 1 month free with your annual subscription. Once you've done all those things, you really need to focus on getting the click. Really double down, triple down on your titles and thumbnails. Hopefully you've had some really good ideas, so creating a thumbnail should be easy and having a good title should be easy. But like I said in stage 1, do some recon and research and maybe even come up with 2 titles, 3 titles, and 3 thumbnails per video. Sit on those for a while and then come back, look at them, and pick your favorite one. So stage 3 is things to look out for and things I wish I knew before I started YouTube. Once you've got your 10 videos posted on YouTube, you want to make sure that you're replying to every single comment that you see on your videos. These are real people taking time out of their day to comment. So you should take time out of your day and reply appropriately. You're trying to build a community here, so you need to do this. Go ahead and check in your analytics and see if there's any videos that popped off, and then go into the analytics on that specific video and look at the traffic source and see, did it come from search? Are people searching for a hot topic right now? Was it recommended from another video? Then narrow it down to the individual video and see what spots have high retention and just make more videos that have high retention. FYI, if you have any videos that pop off, and when I mean pop off, meaning gaining traction and you're just like, holy shit, where are all these views coming from? This is when you need to immediately start recording and creating a new video that's very similar to that one, because people are watching that and you want to post another one that's not identical, but something that along the lines of that video. I like to look at my analytics at least twice a month, on the 1st and then the 15th of every month. So now let's talk about consistency. If you are already doing things that you love and enjoy and you're just bringing your camera and filming yourself, that will help you stay consistent. When I first started out with YouTube, I made a commitment to making 1 video per week, and I would make that 1 video as best as I could. Sometimes I'd even do 2. And I think starting off with 1 a week is good because it allows you enough time to create something. There's not too much pressure. You're not on a deadline, although you are trying to hold yourself accountable. So there is kind of a deadline. And as you get better and as your skills grow and as your flow and your whole process gets more efficient, that's when you can start trying to get maybe 2 or even 3 out. But kind of just go with how you feel. You're not going to make perfect videos every time. Nobody really is. It's never just done. It's just good enough. And that's the truth. Now, you won't really be able to stay consistent and do all these things if you are not living a healthy and balanced lifestyle. It's really easy to get consumed and feel smothered when you're creating. There's so many ideas, so many different things that you can do, so many different effects. It's really important to be able to step away and go out and do other things that you enjoy with your life. You will get burnout. If you are creating, you will get to a point where you either work your ass off and you need to step away, or you'll maybe just taper down consistently creating. No matter what, you will run into burnout. And if you don't know what burnout is, it's basically getting sick of the thing that you're doing. It's happened to me a few times, and I can only speak from experience, and this is what I do, but when I do feel it coming on, I will literally step away from my desk, social media, any camera gear, and I will go live my life and completely forget about the fact that I'm creating content. Some things I like to do just to have a healthy balance in my life is try to go for a walk at least once a day for 10 minutes. You just need to kind of find what you love to do besides creating, because it'll help you stay mentally clear and it will help your overall mood of how you are as a human being. You'll be editing, you'll just be sitting at the computer, you'll be just cutting and doing all these crazy things in your edit. And then I'll be like, oh shit, like I have to go be a human. I have to go eat. Like I need water. Like it happens more than you guys think. And that's what'll happen when you're in the art of flow, and you'll just lose track of time. It's like you're in a time machine. But there will be moments when you are doing your thing and all of a sudden you kind of feel like you're starting to kind of taper off, you're losing steam. That's when you should step away, go eat, go outside, go take a break, even if it's for 20 minutes, just go do something else. It's kind of like if you're a surfer and you swim out to your wave and you catch that wave and you're just ripping it up, right? Well, eventually that wave is just gonna die out and you're gonna have to hop off that board. Then you're gonna have to swim back out and catch another wave. See what I'm saying there? Something to do also besides taking a break when you have burnout is to collaborate and reach out to other artists or creators or people in your niche who love doing what you're doing. It'll remind you why you're doing this. It'll bring you back to stage one and you'll kind of get that spark again to create. Let's talk about expectations and reality. When you create videos, you're going to feel like you put so much time and effort and this is gonna be the most banging video ever. It's gonna pop off, but then it might just get like a few hundred views. Something you guys are gonna have to learn is to set the bar at the ground. Every video that you create, don't expect any video to do well. And the reality of it is YouTube is really hard. You're gonna have to work your ass off to become a full-time YouTuber. But let me just tell you, there is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. If you guys work hard, grind hard, I swear it'll be totally worth it to you. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a good morning, day, or night, wherever you are. I'll see you in my next video.